Hello YouTube, BrickBear83 here, back again with another video. And today we're going to be installing and reviewing the Game of Bricks light kit for LEGO Passenger Train 60197. Stay tuned. Now this video is not sponsored. I purchased this light kit with my own money. However, I am an affiliate of Game of Bricks, so if you would like to purchase this or any other light kit for yourself, please use the link in the description, which has a discount code. So let's get our passenger train ready and open this kit. So as you can see, the Game of Bricks light kit comes in a very stylish black box with the picture of the set that it goes to, 60197, the advanced version. Now I purchased two of these because I plan on making my passenger train a double length train. So I want to make sure I had the right amount of lights for it. But we're just gonna do one half today. So we're gonna just open one kit and install that. So opening the box, you have a nice user manual here with the instructions about the lights that are included, the different components, connecting the cables, and so on. And it even shows a diagram of how to put the cables on the plate when you want to you make sure the wires aren't pinched. Also, inside the box we have a card for 15% off the next order, which has a QR code on the back for us to scan. So that's awesome. And then inside the box here, we have our light kit. So it comes in a very nice Ziploc bag. So opening it up, let's see what we have inside. So we have several components here. It looks like we have a USB adapter with some of the colored lights here on the front. Our battery box, which I believe, let's see, does it? Oh, I have to figure out how to open that. And a USB connected battery box as well. So we can put our batteries in here, or we can use this box here. So let's get this sorted and we'll start the installation. So in order to get the instructions, you actually have to go to the Game of Bricks instructions website, and it has instructions for each of their kits. And this one being the LEGO 60197 passenger train. So if you notice here, it says if you encounter any problems, please contact us at support of Game of Bricks. And please note that we offer a 1-year free light kit maintenance. So that's awesome. It's kind of like a 1-year warranty. So let's go to our first step, which is to find this specific light component. All right, it looks like this one here. It comes in these nice individual Ziploc bags, which is great. They're reusable. I can keep it in case I ever disassemble this model. I'll have the bags to put the component light kits in. And this first light looks like very nice, feels very high quality, very thin cabling. And this appears to be like, it looks like one of LEGO's Technic pins. So that's awesome. The pieces look very similar to LEGO, if not actual LEGO that they're using. I'm not sure. But let's continue. So it looks like our first step is to remove the cockpit case, which is here. And then we're going to remove some of the top tiles here. So let's do that. All right. Gonna lift up the pantograph, and looks like we're gonna remove the top of the train here. Oh yeah, this is because this says the battery box. I forgot about that. So it's all one piece. All right. So we're gonna remove more of the top cabin here. And you gotta disassemble pretty much your whole model in order to install these light kits. And we're gonna take out this front piece here. Okay, so we have that. And we're gonna stick our Technic pieces into this bracket here, okay? So, we have our kit. And we have our first two lights. Now this is the first light kit I'm ever installing, so this is hopefully not gonna lead me down too much of a rabbit hole because these light kits are not cheap and there's somebody on a fixed income. I don't know if I can afford to light up the entire city once I eventually create it. So, okay, so that's one. And let's move this wire out of the way just in case I don't pinch it. And two. And they fit pretty snug. Nice fit. Okay. That's our first step. Let's continue on. Okay, and we're gonna place it back here on the front, and it looks like we hide the wire just underneath it on the plate. So let's do that. All right. Next step is we're gonna put, okay, we stick this under the roof section here, this particular piece for the cabin. And we put it back on with the little tether exposed to the back. I'm definitely not an electrician by any means. So it's really trial and error with these kits because like I said, the instructions are digital. I don't know if they have like video tutorials or not on this, but this is my first attempt, so bear with me. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's much better. So we got the first light installed. I'm gonna secure the wiring here around this particular area here. All right, let's go to our next step. Oh. Okay. Got one extra plate that came off, but hopefully that won't matter. Let's take off the battery box components. Let's remove that. Okay, so got this front cabin pretty much disassembled completely now. Get our second component, which is the switch box, which is here. Does this open? Okay, yes, it does open. This is our battery box. It looks like it takes 3 AAA batteries. So I happen to have some batteries, rechargeable ones. As you know, Lego trains use a lot of batteries. So it helps to buy rechargeable batteries. Help save the environment as well. So here I have power bank, what's it called? Power Owl batteries. I got these on Amazon. I'll link these in the description as well. Nice set of rechargeable batteries, comes with the charger as well. Let's get those in. And that way we can also test the lights as we install them, which will be good. Okay, so let's do that. It fits pretty good here, I think. right on the rail. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's get the battery box back in with our cables underneath. Okay, and then we can bunch up the power functions cable in between. Okay, that looks pretty decent. All right, I'm not gonna put the train back together just yet because I wanna see how these cables plug in. So as you can see, they run to the back, but I'm not sure where they plug in. So I'm gonna leave it disassembled and start working on the first carriage. And then at the end, we'll put it all back together again. So we have our cafe carriage here. And the next component that we need is this one here. Yeah, that looks like it. All right, very nice, nice and tidy. Okay, all right, so we have that. Let's see what the next step is. So let's do that. Let's remove our roof. I'm gonna place them between here. That looks about right. See where we're gonna run this cable to. I'm gonna put the ends back on. Okay. So we put them back on the roof here. All right. Let's pull this off. See, it's a good thing I didn't put this thing back together yet. And it looks like we need another component. Oh yeah, the board, the connection board. This component here, which is where we put all our plugs into. I believe this is called an expansion. Oh, mine came in 2 pieces. Okay, so you have two pieces. You have a 2-1 and a 3-long one. These are called expansion boards, I believe. Looks like the red one goes on the outer portion. These are very tiny. It doesn't help that I have really big hands. Okay, that looks correct. Okay, that's our first one. And then let's get the other one from underneath the battery box, which is hiding from us. Let's plug it in first, and then we can adjust the slack on it. All right. Let's test these 2 out first since we have them connected. Ah, yeah, okay. So our first 2 lights are working, very nice. All right, let's turn that off. And let's plug in the third one, which is our lighting for our first passenger carriage, the cafe car. Okay, that's in. And let's try that again with the battery. Make sure it's working as well. Ah, yeah, okay. So that's working. So once we're done, I'll shut off all the lights so you guys can see it in the dark. But for now, let's continue. Okay, so it says we can hide the wires underneath the gray plate here. All right, so let's do that, and then we'll get this back together. Let's put our battery box back. And we can run our cables back as well. In terms of the expansion board, let me see, is there a good place to put the expansion board? So it just goes in that space right behind the battery. So let's put our battery back in. Okay. So we got our expansion board. Get that out of here, front, okay, right behind the battery box. So that's fine. Can hide this extra cable in here. And the longer one that connects the two trains, we can hide under the plate here. So let's do that. Okay. And let's put our back on here. Okay, that's good. So the only problem I can see with this so far is that once this light kit is installed, you can't really separate the trains without removing the lights, the different cars from each other. So it's gonna have to be a a full stationary model. So we got our lights, our wires ran. We put our caboose, the engine door back on. And it looks like we can start piecing this back together again. We already tested our lights. So let's do that. Let's put our front of our train back together again. All right, so we have this here. Okay, we have our side panels for the battery box. Put those back on. Okay. All right. Before we close this up completely, let's test the lights one more time. Make sure that they are working. Good. Okay. And let's assemble the front and back together. Okay. Now it's starting to look like a train again. Our cabin. Let's put our towels back. All right. Now our final task will just be the last passenger car, is just a seating car. And I think I have an idea of just how we're gonna do this, just like the other one. So we take our last light component. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm pretty sure we're gonna use our last expansion board for these two lights, which is the two-pronged one. Okay, this is the same process as the cafe car. So let's take our roof off. And we're gonna put our lights on here. I'm gonna stagger them a little bit. And let's go ahead and plug in our expansion board right now, so that we don't have any problems with it later. Let's set the roof back on. Okay. Let's plug in the other side that came out of this guy, the female end. Yep, okay. And let's see where we place this expansion board here, which we did. Okay, looks like we run it down. Next to the coupler. Okay, I think we got it. Okay. All right, let's see how that looks. Okay, so I believe that is our entire light kit installed. The only other component here one more kit here, and this is for the traffic signal, which I actually disassembled, but that's not a major part of my train station setup, so we're gonna skip this part for now. But it just shows you it's the 2 red and green lights for the traffic signal, and I think an additional light for the sign. So we're probably gonna install that once we have our subway built, which I will be doing shortly once I have sorted all the pieces that I need to do it, which if you guys hadn't seen my Lego sorting video, check that one out. I'll put it on the end card there. But yeah, we're going sorting through all our pieces since we moved, and it's going to be a daunting process, but we're slowly, box by box, getting it all sorted out. So we're going to skip this step. So let's turn on our lights here. Very nice. So you can see that the train is fully lighted now. And just so how you guys can see this in the dark, let's turn off the stage lights here. Very nice. So this is our first light kit, and like I said, I hope this might get me started down the rabbit hole of buying light kits for all my sets. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested in this set, I'll leave a link to Game of Bricks in the description, as well as a discount code. If you use the code BrickBear83 when checking out, you get a discount off your order. So let's get this running around the track and see how it looks in the dark. So I've populated the Lego tray with some citizens. So let's get it running. Very nice. We got a conductor here. And now let's see how she goes with the lights off. Very nice. So this is be the foundation of our city. We're gonna start with a subway, and it'd be nice to have a lighted passenger train running it. Awesome, very nice bright lights. So, Game of Bricks lighting kit. My review, first off, for my first lighting kit, Game of Bricks, I think this was great. As a first lighting kit, it was pretty simple. The components were a little small in terms of the expansion board plug, so that was a bit difficult. But for my first lighting kit, I don't think it was too bad. And like I said, I hope this doesn't get me started down the rabbit hole of lighting up an entire Lego city. But if I do, then I know at least I can use Game of Bricks lighting kits. The only thing bad that I think I have to say is that because the way the plugs are all connected, I think that it makes it a little inconvenient if you want to separate the model. But other than that, I have no complaints about this lighting kit. I think it was one of the more affordable lighting options, especially for a set this small. I think I got it on a pretty good deal. But you can also get this for yourself. Just use the discount code. Links in the description, BrickBear83. Get yourself a lighting kit. So until next time, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, comment below, tell me what you thought. And until next time, this is the BrickBear83 signing off.